Hey there, young physicists. Today we're going to embark on an exciting journey to explore the incredible world of energy and learn all about their conversion from one form to another. Can you imagine how energy functions? Imagine you have a magical jar filled with different kinds of marbles. Every marble, distinct and unique, symbolizes a specific form of energy. You can't create new marbles or make them disappear, but you can change their colors and shapes. Similarly, the law of conservation of energy tells us that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. Isn't that cool? This mirrors the principle of energy conservation, which postulates that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, can only be conserved. So, be it the kinetic energy of a sprinter darting towards the finish line, or the potential energy of a bird perched high on a tree, preparing to dart downwards, it's all an enticing game of transformation. Energy in its various forms is converted from one kind to another. And this, my friends, is the captivating realm of energy. Energy, as we know it, cannot be birthed or obliterated, it simply metamorphoses. Now let's explore the different types of energies. First in the spotlight is kinetic energy, the energy of motion. Picture a rolling ball. Every moving object, from a spinning top to a pendulum rocking back and forth, exemplifies kinetic energy. Next in line we have potential energy. This is the energy that lies dormant, eager to spring into action. Imagine a sphere perched precariously on the edge of our container, geared up to take the plunge. A stretched rubber band or a soccer ball at the pinnacle of a hill. Both are teeming with potential energy. Moving on, we have electrical energy. This is the energy transported by electric current. It is the force that powers our bulbs and gadgets. Visualize it as a sphere emanating electric sparks. Thermal energy, also known as heat energy, this is the energy that makes things warm. It's what heats up your soup in the microwave or dries your hair with a hairdryer. The subsequent forms of energy is light energy. This is the energy that enables us to see. It comes from sources like the sun, light bulbs, and flashlights. Next is chemical energy. This is stored in the bonds of atoms and molecules. It's released when we burn fuel like gasoline in a car or when we eat food for our bodies to use. Up next is gravitational potential energy. This is the energy an object has due to its position in a gravitational field. When something is lifted higher, it gains gravitational potential energy. Then we have elastic potential energy. This is the energy stored in objects when they are stretched or compressed, like a spring or a rubber band. Lastly, we have nuclear energy. This is the energy stored in the nucleus of an atom. It's released during nuclear reactions, like in nuclear power plants. So these are the different forms in which energy is manifested around us. It's quite enchanting, isn't it? Now that we know our energy marbles, let's see them in action. Every day, we witness countless examples of energy conversions. These are moments where one type of energy is transformed into another. Let's explore some of these everyday energy transformations. Imagine turning on a television. The electrical energy that powers the TV is converted into light and sound energy. That's why you can see the images on the screen and hear the audio from the speakers. Or consider using a hairdryer. When you turn it on, electrical energy is transformed into thermal energy or heat, which dries your hair. And don't forget about the sound energy it produces. Heating food in a microwave is another great example. The microwave uses electrical energy and converts it into thermal energy to heat your meal. And what about when you turn on a light bulb? That's electrical energy being converted into light energy, illuminating your surroundings. Have you ever played with a bouncing ball? The kinetic energy of the moving ball is converted into sound energy when it hits the ground and bounces back up. Think about swinging on a swing. When you're at the top of the swing, you have potential energy. As you swing down, that potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Even dropping a ball is an example of energy conversion. The ball has gravitational potential energy when it's held up. As it falls, this energy is converted into kinetic energy. Riding a bicycle is a lovely example too. The chemical energy from the food you eat is converted into kinetic energy as you pedal and move the bike. Listening to music involves energy conversion as well. The speakers take electrical energy and convert it into sound energy for your enjoyment. Using a blender, That's electrical energy being converted into mechanical energy to blend your ingredients. Isn't it amazing to see how energy transforms all around us? Remember, energy is always conserved, it just changes its form. So what did we learn today about our magical energy marbles? We delved into the law of conservation of energy, reminding us that energy can't be created or destroyed, but rather transformed. We discovered a spectrum of energy types, from kinetic to nuclear, each with its unique characteristics. And we saw how energy constantly converts, lighting our TVs, heating our food, or propelling our bikes. Remember, energy is always around us, transforming and making things happen. Keep exploring, young physicists, and see where the energy takes you next.